Feel like lucid be my dreams. Said you love me, so I'm sure you know the means. It's like I'm living all inside a movie in a dream. Sequels to my life entirely up to me. Slowly suffocating, do you know just how it feels? That baby, can you hold me while I'm running through the field? Like, yo, what the fuck? Hold on.
Cops are always trying to abuse their power. But
bro, he dead spit on that nigga, bro.
What happens when it's not civilians they're faced with, but undercover FBI agents?
Where'd you get this?
Federal Bureau of Investigation?
A U.S. Air Force specialist and ex-FBI agent was pulled over for having a slightly obstructed license plate. But when the cops found out who he was, they started to look for any reason they could find to get him arrested.
How you doing, sir? Good. All right. What's up?
Wait, what?
Ex-FBI agent was pulled over for having a slightly obstructed license plate. But when the cops found out who he was, they started to look for any reason they could find to get him.
See what I'm saying? How these niggas be bored and just doing shit? You're pulling a nigga over for a slightly obstructed license plate. You can fucking see that license plate, nigga.
Federal Bureau of Investigation?
The U.S. Air Force specialist and ex-FBI agent was pulled over for having a slightly obstructed license.
You can't see that fucking license plate. You will go out of your way to pull a nigga over for driving with this fucking license. Come on, bro. Niggas is bored, bro.
But when the cops found out who he was, they started to look for any reason they could find to get him arrested.
Wow.
How you doing, sir? Good. All right. What's up? Deputy with the sheriff's office. The reason I'm stopping you is your plate's obstructed. Yeah. Whatever that thing's got, you got to take it off, okay? Okay. It's got to be visible within a certain distance. Right. When you went to driving school and a cop pulls you over, what they tell you?
Oh, you pull over when it's safe to do.
No, you pull over immediately. Okay? Let me tell you this. Now you pull over immediately.
Sure.
Because I don't know what you're doing inside this car. Sure. Hiding guns, you know what I mean? Officer safety is number one.
Right out the gate, this cop is wrong, and it's obvious he has some form of superiority complex. It is not required to pull over immediately for many reasons, such as the obstruction of traffic and general safety, but you should attempt to pull over as quickly as it's safe to do so. If safety is the number one priority, it's probably not the best idea to slam on the brakes and swerve to the side of the road with no hard shoulder, but this isn't the end.
Like if he was indicating to the fucking right and he was like slowly going like, you know, if he put his indicator on and you could tell he's gonna pull over, this nigga's just on dick.
But the cop's lies.
So who are you?
I'm Anthony, former NDOC, and I used to work security at Harris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a contractor.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have insurance on this thing?
My partner, huh?
Do you have insurance on this thing?
Yeah.
Your partner or what?
No, my partner called me. I'm a contractor with Southwest Gas. So I gotta go there and get him logged into a computer.
No guns inside the car?
Nah, no phone. Okay.
After a few routine questions, the cop starts to get a little more specific and tries to find a way to incriminate him.
What do you got right there up front?
Oh, that's a siren. I contract security.
You contract security?
To have a siren.
Turn it on?
Sure.
It's got whip bags in the back too. Go ahead and step out, man.
No weapons or anything like that?
Nah.
All right, I'm gonna take you out like this just to check. Okay, go for that one for me. So you're not like law enforcement, right? You're not a law enforcement officer?
Yeah.
Okay, so you say you work security, right? Okay.
I'm a security contractor.
Whose car is it? Who?
So I'm gonna put these on for now, okay? Because we're relaxed. Better.
The agent is now being put in cuffs with absolutely no idea why. He has to assume it's because of the lights, but the cops haven't given him a reason for detaining him. However, when they find out exactly who he's working for, things take a very strange turn.
Why haven't you taken the lights off of there?
Yeah, I do contract work, so I have to have lights on this vehicle for something to work.
They shouldn't be that color though.
Yeah.
See how they pulled this nigga over for fucking obstructed license and you can fucking see that like these niggas are bored, bro.
Should be red and white, brother.
Yeah, it depends on who you're contracting with. If you contract with law enforcement agencies, it's different.
Which agencies do you contract with?
The various ones. DOJ.
Name some. DOJ? So you have a contract?
I've worked for DHS, yeah.
Okay, so do you have a government ID?
I have a contractor ID.
Where's that?
It's in my hood.
Where'd you get this?
That's issues.
Issue 2?
Federal Bureau of Investigation badge?
So I'm gonna read you your rights too, okay? Sure.
The cops now know exactly who he is, but that doesn't stop them from way overstepping their position and searching the agent without his permission.
No guns, right? Inside the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, because, like I said, man.
They're about to get fucked after this. I'm already telling you. Them FBI niggas, bro. Them FBI niggas don't play, bro. I'm promise you. Watch.
Money, put that back in. Put it in the bag, okay? So the reason you're in cuffs, okay? Unless you're a sworn officer. Yeah, you're not allowed to have red and blues, right? Because then you could easily impersonate a police officer.
Sure.
So who issued this to you?
My former employer.
Your former employer? So you used to work for the FBI at one point?
I've contracted with the Department of Justice and the FBI and other.
Here in
Reno.
Here in Reno? Where's their office at, or what?
Resident agency. It's off of. It's next to Wells Fargo. It's right by the traffic circle.
Okay. I'm just throwing out because I'm never gonna do it. where they're at.
These officers are clearly not happy that the agent has an answer for everything, so they decide to start asking questions that they know he can't answer in an effort to incriminate him. An incredibly manipulative and corrupt tactic.
See what I'm saying? Yo, they're bogus,
Since you
bro.
got the badge, where's your creds at? Where's your federal creds at?
I don't use federal creds because I'm not currently employed by the federal government.
You have an FBI badge.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I used to be a task force officer with the FBI.
Okay, which task force? Safety?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know Elkington?
No.
Okay.
So when did you work for him?
I'm like answer that.
Okay. Well, I'm texting somebody right now. If you impersonate a federal officer, you know you're gonna get in trouble for that. Okay.
And like I said, with the red and blues, that alone right there, okay? That's what you're.
But that's not an offense in and of itself to have red and blue
Yes, it
lights.
is. And I'm gonna show you the
To
NRS.
actually run, you have to
Let
actually
me show
run
you.
those
No, you
lights.
don't. They're in your vehicle, and I must destroy those. Okay? I'm gonna pull up
What the
NRS for you.
fuck?
I went through a police officer academy. I know that.
Well, you might again, but I went.
Have they updated the NRS?
Let me show you.
Have they? Okay.
And let's go over here. That one get a. Let me get a bag. So that was issued to you, say, right? That little FBI deal. You didn't steal it or find it or. No?
You didn't steal it or
Remember
find
again,
it.
Their issue is with the lights on his car. The cops do not have the authority to search the agent here, so digging around in his pockets is completely unwarranted and illegal. The specifics in this case are admittedly a little blurry. It's illegal for a civilian to illuminate red and blue emergency lights on their
But he
vehicle,
did
but
illuminate
this man
it.
never lit them up, and the times when he did, he was under contract with an official law enforcement agency.
Oh shit, they fucked
And
up.
if he only works part-time with the FBI, it would be wrong for him to identify as an FBI agent all the time. But he never did that, and as such, wasn't impersonating an agent.
Wow.
In this
they-
situation, the cops didn't detain him for committing a crime. They detained him because he could have committed a crime. It's the same thing as arresting a licensed gun holder because they could use the weapon for a robbery. However, the next case is much more clear-cut.
But what was the outcome of that? Like, did they get in shit? Hold on. Did it have the nigga name? I'm sorry to go back. I want to search up like if what
The plate's
happened.
obstructed. Whatever that thing's got, you gotta take.
FBI agents. Cops are always trying.
Where'd you get this?
Federal Bureau of Investigation?
A U.S. Air Force specialist and ex-F.
Antoine. Yo, that nigga's name is so crazy. Antoine. I-H-E. Update. Let's see. Okay. Anyways, let's go to the next one. While I pull this up.
An agent. In this situation, the cops didn't detain him for committing a crime. They detained him because he could have committed a crime. It's the same thing as arresting a licensed gun holder because they could use the weapon for a robbery. However, the next case is much more clear-cut and shows the hilarious power trips cops.
Wait! That nigga was a fake police officer! But to 2 years and 3 months for 4 counts. That nigga was a. Hey, I can admit. What did I say? Did I say? What did I say? I said the obstruction of the. I still feel like the license plate shit was bullshit, but I was like, shit. I can admit when I'm wrong. I don't know if I said yo, they're fucking retards. He's an officer. What did I say? I said he didn't illuminate the lights. I can admit if I was wrong. I don't remember what I said though. If I said, yo, it seemed like yo he actually was. Wait.
I can't believe this.
Oh my fucking god, bro. He was impersonating niggas. Holy shit. Was sentenced for 2 years and 3 months in prison for 4 counts of impersonating a federal officer acting U.S. attorney. 3-day trial in July 2024, pretending to be a federal law enforcement agency by creating and sending counterfeit investigative documents which he signed in the name of a fictional federal agent. Holy shit. That nigga was faking that shit. Yo.
Man sentenced for impersonating a federal officer. Prosecutors say he made up a fake name and sent counterfeit investigative documents, all in an attempt to get highly protected information from the Department of Defense.
Wow, this is a wild story. Your reporter
Oh yeah, so this nigga's mentally ill.
Madison Keevy is breaking down these details for us that you really found, Madison.
Yeah, I mean, from fake documents to bomb threats called in all over the country, federal documents show that this man tried to create chaos across the country, all from his South Lake Tahoe home.
There's been a report of a bomb threat at Saddleback Memorial Hospital.
January 2022, a phoned-in threat to a Southern California hospital.
Boston, the mayor's office says that Boston City Hall was evacuated because of a bomb scare
by an unknown person who told them that there was a bomb inside the building and that it was going to go off within the hour.
Months later, April 2022, 2 more threats in Boston and Albany, New York. All of the threats, federal documents show, came from Anton Iagunov, shown here in a video posted to his YouTube channel. Prosecutors found the calls were spoofed from his South Lake Tahoe home. And when they searched it, they found the same devices used to call in chaos were also being used to impersonate federal agents. Iagunov took on the persona, Special Agent Joel O'Neill, who was supposed to be a NASA Office of Inspector General agent. He created and sent a fake search warrant to U.S. Capitol Police, a U.S. District Court in California, and a bankruptcy court in Georgia, with the goal of getting highly protected information from the Department of Defense. We asked a legal expert about the charges that led to a 2-year prison sentence.
There are 4 counts of it in the charging document, and when you
bomb threats, you only got 2 years for that.
Statute, the maximum punishment is the judge can impose a fine, but in terms of imprisonment, it's 3 years. The 2-year sentence is not surprising.
Now, that expert says that a lot of what we don't know happened in the courtroom during a trial back in July, as well as in that sentencing. So, there's reasoning for this sentence after some of those charges. Of course, impersonating a federal officer, not good.
Yeah, great job digging this up because, my goodness, what a story. Who would have thought?
And you do stuff online, and you're bound to know that it's going to come back to haunt you, right?
Right. All the evidence was right there, they say, for him. So just kind of laid it all out.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Madison, thank you.
Wow. I can admit I'm wrong. Y'all know every time, normally on these videos, I'd be hitting fact after fact. That one I was wrong. I genuinely believe that nigga was an officer. But I did look at him, I'm like, yo, that nigga do kind of look weird to be an FBI nigga. Like, the nigga low-key look like a kind of like a crackhead type shit. But I don't know. It's the way they're breaking down the video. I'm like, yo. Wait, let me see the comments if anyone spoke on this shit. Salute to this FBI agent. He maintained his calmness, and he's clearly having fun. LMAO. Because you already knew how this would go. This nigga's not an FBI agent. Yo. Oh my god. Dumb cops stay in patrol and the intellect ones go up to FBI or other higher intellect enforcement agencies. Oh my god. Yo, this shit is crazy. Loved how the first... Bro, both officers in the beginning should be fired immediately and barred from ever being in law enforcement again. They're absolutely ignorant of the laws they swore to enforce. And absolutely corrupt. Nah, that was a good call. I thought that nigga was for real agent, but I wasn't saying they should get fired or no shit like that. But I was like, yo, they was for sure on that nigga day. Like, they were for sure like, well, we can't see the license plate. Step out for a second, like they're on his dick, but they ended up being right. We just watched the last video where when they wrongfully arrest niggas, but holy shit, that nigga. Yo.
Detain him for committing a crime. They detained him because he could have committed a crime. It's the same thing as arresting a licensed gun holder because they could use the weapon for a robbery. However, the next case is much more clear-cut and shows the hilarious power trips cops can often find themselves on.
I hope I don't see you get your ass on the street because I'm gonna drive the and you can tell your goddamn supervisor.
On July 16th, 2022, the Muskogee County Jail found itself facing severe overcrowding issues, with many officers having to wait outside the building to book their suspects. At the time, there was a crime suppression procedure in place of the city, leading to a large influx of suspects. But as the jails became more overcrowded, the county sheriff called off the procedure. However, this was ignored by the police in Muskogee. So in turn, cops in the area were asked to process prisoners on a specific order based on who apprehended them. Local deputies first, state patrol officers second, and Columbus police officers last. As you can imagine, certain cops weren't too happy about this, and when one deputy rightly cut in line, things started to heat up.
They won't let us in.
Niggas on a power trip.
Ain't that right? No, you go in there before us, I'm gonna race hell. Watch this. I'm gonna file a complaint, a legitimate complaint. That is the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen in my life. So wait a minute.
Don't yell it. Don't start yelling. Hey, come on.
All right, I'm gonna file a complaint.
That's fine.
Remember, it's totally fine for this officer to cut in front here. He's just adhering to the county sheriff's orders. But whether it's ego, a power complex, or just frustration, the cops aren't happy at all.
I mean, this is beyond my control. I don't have anything, but don't yell at me. All right. As soon as that last one gets cleared, I'm gonna bring it back.
Hey, yeah, unless another SO unit shows up.
It's not my decision.
Muskogee Deputy Blaine Adkins finishes booking his suspect, but when he gets back to his car, he realizes it's been blocked in by Columbus patrol vehicles. This is when things really start to get aggressive between the cops.
Oh shit!
Goddamn supervisor kid. I understand. I get that. That's why I get the f out the way. All right, so I got a call to go to. I can't go to the car because y'all want to play stupid ass childish game. It ain't not. No, it ain't because of me, man. I got nothing to do with that. George, I got nothing to do with that. It ain't my goddamn car. It's between the sheriff and the guy that works over there. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Move the goddamn car, or I'm gonna move myself. Go move it. How you gonna move it? Goddamn car, man. Why? Huh? Y'all acting like a bunch of goddamn kids, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He kind of valid. Why are they blocking him in though?
Listen, man, I'm only doing what my supervisor told me. I understand. This is ridiculous, and I hate that I'm dealing with this shit. But you're gonna have to talk to the sergeant over there.
No, I'll be talking to the chief. Hey, chief, I'm sorry. We got a situation over here. We got CPD won't let our guys out, and they're about to go to blows. I'm asking your CPD officer to back up his car, and he's saying that his supervisor told him not to let him.
What's interesting about the interaction is that the officer tells the Muskogee lieutenant that he's only acting on his supervisor's orders. This isn't a misunderstanding between individuals. This is a clash of two entire police departments.
Wow.
And all the while, there are citizens in danger that are left completely without
Niggas be having power struggles like yo.
because of this disagreement.
I know most of us are kind of.
Be telling you, there's certain niggas who get into the police shit just to feel powerful. Cause in school they used to get bullied, bro. I'm telling y'all niggas.
Stand still. Do I have anybody on Forest Road reference to 7511?
Hey, Sergeant.
Headquarters, we're all standing on the wall at the jail.
What car is it? Hey, move your car, bro.
Fantastic.
I try to get through, and they immediately halfway open and shut it on me. And I hear through there's a deputy saying behind the radio, that female officer's trying to get into the door. Do not let her in that door. Do not let any officer through that door.
From PD.
From the jailer. The jailer's just saying that through the radio. So they won't even let us through the door.
Tensions are at an all-time high between the cops, with sergeants even having to split cops.
The police having a civil war, fam. What the fuck?
From PD.
From the jailer. The jailer's just saying that through the radio. So they won't even let us through the door.
Tensions are at an all-time high between the cops, with sergeants even having to split cops up to avoid fights.
I don't want to fight. Everybody in. Everybody in.
So what do the cops do when they feel threatened? They bring out the handcuffs.
It's pretty bad, dude. Because this really bad. Deputy was about to saying I'm about to arrest you for obstruction.
Yeah.
To me. This guy's got a call. But then my sergeant's telling me not to move.
Right. I have this.
And then when I started back, he told me to stop and gas me. What about arrested all of them for not doing their job?
Right.
I really wish it's not my car right there, dude. I'm gonna leave the keys in there, dude. I really not wanting to be a part of to get charged with a crime, dude, for a stand, dude. I'm telling you right now, bro.
It takes over an hour and the arrival of the Columbus police captain to de-escalate the situation. In the end, all the suspects held by Columbus officers were released with a court summons despite having felony charges, and it was decided by the county sheriff and mayor that the Muskogee jail needed to be improved considerably. If you enjoy true crime videos like this, make sure you're...
Niggas is having a power struggle. Holy shit, bro. What the fuck?
Something, baby, I like just how you blushing. And maybe we could bust it at the function. Turn nothing to something. Wish you could just see the horrors of my life, my upbringing.